Hello, hello. This is part 22 of a 100-part series, 100 days answering questions about fatherhood as a first-time father. And today's question is, why do the little gestures matter? And that's in context of my relationship with my wife, which most of our relationship now is composed of small gestures. We don't have the luxury of a bunch of free time to spend in one another's company, watching movies, relaxing on the weekends, going out to eat, spending time with friends and family. Much of our time now is spent balancing work, school in her case, sleep, and basic life tasks like cooking, cleaning, and keeping ourselves afloat. So small gestures become our currency in our relationship. It's our emotional currency, being able to continue to look out for one another and show to one another that we have each other's backs. One small gesture I remember early on when we brought Francis home from the hospital and we started this journey with shift sleeping, where I would take on the night shift, she would take on the early morning and day shift. This was before she even went back to work. I would leave little notes when I would bring him back into the bedroom with her after she had gotten her shift of sleep in. I would leave little notes saying he went poo at 2 a.m. or he just had a bottle, and I would draw little pictures, and she still has those notes today. I actually saw them on her dresser recently, and I thought it was pretty cute that she had held on to them. And just yesterday, for example, I had to get up at the butt crack of dawn before the sun rose to get out to work, and before either of them had woke up for kindercare to take Francis to daycare, I just made his bottles and labeled them and put them in the fridge, so it was one less thing she had to worry about in the morning. And vice versa when it comes to cooking or taking out the trash or small responsibilities. Kat is always trying to pick up things that I might have on my plate to make things a little bit easier on me. So despite Kat and I not being able to spend as much quality time together, these small gestures continue to reinforce our love for one another and our support. And to answer the question, why do small gestures matter? I think in the beginning, especially as first-time parents learning that groove, small gestures are everything. So this has been part 22 of a 100-part series, and I will see you in the next one.